Well, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission is set to meet all 4 presidential candidates on Wednesday to discuss electoral preparedness in the run-up to the August 9th elections. Hours to the meeting, the Azimio coalition is asking questions about IEBC's state of preparedness and demanding to be furnished with copies of the voters' register, details of the locations of polling stations and their state of connectivity to either 3G or 4G network, amongst others. Chemutai Goin gives us more details.
With 41 days left until Kenyans go to the polls to elect President Uhuru Kenyatta's successor, and as the polls body IEBC continues to streamline the election preparation process, the Commission, in what it says is maintaining an open-door policy, is set to hold a consultative meeting with the 4 cleared presidential candidates: Kenya Kwanza's William Ruto, Azimio's Raila Odinga, Wahiga Mwaure of the Agano Party, and George Wajakoya of the Roots Party. The meeting key in tackling thorny issues relating to preparations of the August 9th elections. Issues to be discussed include the recently audited voter register and also the elections transmission process. IEBC keen on ensuring the presidential candidates are satisfied with the processes. And ahead of that meeting, Azimio-One Kenya, through Odinga's chief legal advisor Paul Mwangi, is demanding answers on issues it says the Commission has not addressed. A letter titled Accountability and Transparency on the Commission's level of preparedness to conduct the elections, listing the coalition's concerns.
In this election, there is a very slow response at answering questions that are being asked. We are not getting as much information as possibly we've gotten previously in previous elections. The chairman last time when he held a media briefing said that they had identified people who were trying to sabotage the system, and he promised that he was going to reveal who they were and what action they had taken. Till now, those questions have not been answered. We do not know where the printing is taking place, the physical location of the press.
Key in Azimio's fears is IEBC's acknowledgement of interference with the voter register, where illegal transfer of voters in 12 counties was flagged. Azimio seeking to know what action had been taken on the 3 IEBC officials found culpable and whether the transfers had been reversed. Alongside these is IEBC's decision to drop the use of a complementary manual voter register and only use the electronic voter register, saying the courts had previously recommended the use of the former in case technology fails.
The new concerns that arise about this is that when in 2013 technology failed entirely, so it is conceivable that technology can fail. In this election, we already have the first incidents of sabotage. Then we are told that somebody did enter the system and managed to transfer almost 1 million voters into different locations. So it is very conceivable that one can sabotage this election, can sabotage that technology. And the problem is that if you sabotage the technology, then on that day, it means that some polling stations will simply not operate because they will have no physical register and they will not have any working machines.
Azimio is also demanding to be issued with a certified copy of the voter register to be used in the August polls, containing the names and ID numbers of the voters in each ward. The coalition also requesting the list of all the polling stations, their geo-reference, and details of the connectivity to either 3G or 4G network, crucial in the transmission of results.
We have raised some of these issues in previous petitions, that you are told that there will be so many polling stations, but you end up not knowing where some of those polling stations are. So it is important that if there is a polling station, it must have a name, it must have a geolocation, so that you know that it actually does physically exist.
On the polling technology, Azimio seeks to know the number of KIEMS kits to be used and their serial numbers, the deployment ratio per polling station, and their state of functionality. Paul Mwangi says they found it odd that IEBC was yet to allow the players visit the country and company printing the ballot papers, since they sought to find out the design and security features of the papers and other forms used in the election, and also the logistical issues on transportation and storage of crucial electoral materials.
If something is wrong, we don't know whether there will be sufficient time to mend it. And therefore, that is why it is important to receive all this information now, so that also if there are things to complain about, they can be complained about earlier. And if there are issues that need to be rectified, that there's time enough to rectify.
Azimio confident that the Wednesday meeting will address the matters arising and boost their confidence in the commission to carry out a free, fair and credible election. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.